Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from June the 2nd to the 8th of June 2019. And this is for you coming from Leo. First, let me give you my email address. It's andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Now, I want to talk to you about Sunday, the 2nd of June, for you coming from Leo. It's going to be a fabulous morning, afternoon, because the planets of family, the planets of recreation, the planets of reward are all there. There are too many of these planets, so my worry is that you could easily be overly emotional. So try to contract that. Don't show moodiness, don't show oversensitivity, and you will be just fine. Take the lead because your brilliance is going to be seen in trying to manage or organize things. Evening, nightfall, these planets are also there, but there are also a couple of planets who make you very rebellious and disagreeable. And when that happens, you're going to be a person people just don't like because you're going to be revolutionary, which means doing things which people just don't understand why you're doing it. So avoid doing all that. Tell yourself, remain as friendly as you can in the evening nightfall period. Emotional planets are there. You're going to enjoy yourself. So don't, for the sake of just wanting to attract attention, make a fool of yourself. Monday, the 3rd of June, is going to be a very good morning and afternoon period for you. Everything you say and do is going to be received very well. And the planets of greatness, the planets of expansion are there to help you grow bigger in whatever you do. Is it the promotion for the job? Is it the area of business where something good comes in the form of contracts or making fabulous contacts? Something great is happening. It's a working day, a business day, 3rd of June. So get busy, make the contacts you want. If you're looking for a job change, then go out and look for it or contact the people because your vibes will be wonderful. And if it's for the business, then chase for the contracts. Go out for lunch and meet people, and you will have a very rewarding morning and afternoon period. Evening and nightfall, many of these morning planets are there, but there are also planets there that make you very different from others, not agreeable, and somehow, for some reason, this is going to find that divisiveness between you and others is going to be seen. So you have to be careful in your behavior in the evening nightfall period. Don't be too dominating. Don't be too stubborn. Try to be flexible. Try to be the nice person that you really are. Try to be not too expectant so that when things don't go on your way, that you get all this tied up in knots. So be that relaxed and you'll have a much better evening nightfall period. Many business planets are there. So go out with the motive of business or helping yourself in job. Tuesday, the 4th of June, is going to be a miserable morning and afternoon. And on top of that, the planets of unexpected are there. And on top of that, it'll make you rebellious and behave in a way that others will find you very difficult to understand. So what can you do? Well, don't stand out like a lone ranger. Be part of the team. This way, others may be able to control you. Others may notice what you're saying wrongly and doing wrongly, because the plan is to make you go everything wrong. And that could be in your temperament because you will be very rebellious and you might even stand up to just attack your job, the bosses there and the managers there. Or in business, you might just do something which will upset all business relationships. It's as bad as that morning, afternoon, let me tell you. So you have to get a hold of yourself right from the time you open your eyes in the morning and repeat to yourself, I have to work with everybody I can to survive this morning and afternoon. Put that into your mind. That will make you not risk into your bad behavior or into saying or doing things or even of thinking of doing things where others don't understand you. That's the point. Others don't understand you. So be part of a team. Tuesday, the 4th of June, evening and nighttime, these planets will follow you. And on top of it, there are the planets of gloominess and frustration also there waiting for you in the evening nightfall. Is it really worth going out? I wouldn't. Because nothing much to gain. There's all trouble everywhere. Fast planets creating trouble suddenly, unexpectedly. Slow planets bringing problems of your past, of meeting people that you've known you don't want to meet. Disappointment. So go home early if you have to from your work. But if you do have to go out, plans already made. Say less and do less. Be the listener. Be quiet. Be part of a team. Don't say your piece and let the time pass and make plans for another day to say what you want. So disappointment is waiting for you in the evening nightfall. Wednesday, the 5th of June, very fast planets are seen. And of course, they'll make you go fast, talk fast, eat fast, walk fast. Most of all, your actions will also be very fast. So you could easily go out of control. That's my point. In this morning, afternoon, it's a working day, it's a business day. So don't get caught in an argument because the provocation will just make you move forward at top speed. Control your temperament by telling yourself logic, facts, figures. Don't let the emotionalism in you get out of hand, whether in job, whether in business. And that way you will do better. And whoever you are having lunch with, it could easily turn into an argument or differences of opinion. So go out and do anything you want on this morning, afternoon with the idea of making other people happy. Flatter them if you have to, no harm. That way you will stay away from trouble. Evening nightfall, these fast planets will follow you. So the evening nightfall, be careful. Your behavior will be hasty and impatient, and you will drive fast and you will be very preoccupied with all the things that you couldn't do in the morning, afternoon. And evening nightfall plans can change, they can be cancelled. So there is stress building up in the evening nightfall for you. Go back home if I were you and just slowly chill and slowly just be with a company who understands you, because the more you are out, the more exposure to risk, because you're going to meet people who may not understand you. So misunderstandings are seen. But there's one good planet in the evening nightfall that I see, a planet that's very important to you, who may actually introduce you to somebody very important. So alone for that, it's worthwhile being out. And alone for that, you have to identify which area of your life you want to enhance. Is it the job, the business? Don't go out just for the fun of it. You won't get any fun out of it. So go out for a purpose, and you might at least establish a good contact in this evening nightfall of Wednesday the 5th. Thursday the 6th is going to be a day where you are just too different from everybody's ideas. So why don't you relax? Because it's not a good morning, afternoon. Relax and let other people have their say. Listen. Don't even contribute anything. Because these planets want to call divisiveness. That's what they want to cause, divisiveness. To divide, conquer, and rule in a bad way so that you get weaker and weaker. So you don't want to take the lead in anything in the morning, afternoon period of this Thursday, 6th of June. You just want to be supportive of whatever people say and leave it at that in the morning, afternoon. Evening, nightfall. Again, the similar story is there, except for the good news that you could meet with somebody very powerful or very helpful for you. So alone for that idea of having that gain by meeting somebody, whether for business or job or anything else, that would be worthwhile going out for. So go out in the evening, nightfall. But if you are in company of people that you don't agree with anything, just be quiet. Because the more you will disagree, the more they will disagree. You'll end up with nothing. So be quiet. Listen more than you can. Hope to meet this one somebody or two somebodies who might help you, and that would be good enough. Friday, the 7th of June is a fabulous morning, afternoon. You are going to be inspired in some way or another. You're going to be lucky in some way or another. The planets of the internet are also there. So go onto the internet. Look for what you want on the internet. You'll get fabulous ideas or fabulous context, and your plans of travel and your plans of working somewhere in the world, all that can gel nicely. So Friday, the 7th of June, a marvelous day. And if you had a job, if you had a business of your own or somewhere else, tell yourself to also go onto the internet for finding solutions. Well, even if you're not on the internet, you'll have the inspiration to say and do things that are going to benefit you in any situation that you are. Evening, nightfall, good planets are also there, except for a couple of planets which are moving around a bit too fast. And when they move fast, they make you hasty, impatient in what you say and what you do. And you'll be a person who, if somebody is late, you'll get on their case. So be calm. Tell yourself, slow down. Be patient. And that way you will slow down the planets. That's how we control the planets, by determining what they should do. We can do that. So you'll slow your planets down. calmness will come back in the evening nightfall period. Things will become better, communication will be good, and then you will start to benefit something. Saturday, the 8th of June, is a very gloomy, slow, frustrating morning and afternoon. The last thing you want to do is to be the organizer or the planner, because everybody will be late or you're going to be late. And it starts with that unhappiness. And past problems also catch up with you. And difficulties with people you know from the past also bad. So don't want to take charge of any activity in the evening, in the morning, afternoon period of this Saturday, the 8th of June. Otherwise, you are just going to be frustrated and with no advantage, no reward. Evening, nightfall, these planets still keep going slow. So double check all the plans that you make for evening, nightfall. They are going to be changed, they're going to be postponed, they might be cancelled. Or you will find that people don't show up, you're waiting for your date, nobody shows up. Or people you know from the past you meet and you're not happy with that. Something or another is waiting to disappoint you, but there's one good planet in the evening nightfall there, the planet of globalness and the planets of the internet as well. So either you go back home and get onto the internet, you'll be happier there, or you might meet somebody from another country or perhaps from another race, perhaps, and that person might be able to talk to you about the travel plans and things like that. Some little bit of good news is there. But mainly the whole day is found to be gloomy for you and not rewarding as well. Well, I have a 90-minute session. Well, that's your Saturday, 8th of June. I have a 90-minute session for you. In that 90 minutes, I'll tackle your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, I'll be able to talk to you about all areas of your life for your next 7, 8, or 9 years. I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky direction, a lot of information from the universe so that you'll have all that good luck to be used and get your next 7, 8, or 9 years, 7, 8, or 9 years perfectly under your control. Well, my email address is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me the email and we'll get this thing going for 90 minutes. Until then, thank you and goodbye.